Peppy and myself got together with a couple other mates playing some cover songs for some mates 8/8s back in high school.
We started jamming with a few guys, and from that we kind of found Kale and Jim.
I just remember this particular party where I was there and Henschke and Peppy were there. Anyway, we got talking, and after a few beers it was like, you know, we should totally jam. And so I jumped up there on the drums, and I'm sure it was absolutely terrible, but after that it just sort of went from there, and Jim came in a little bit later on.
We all had a good time, and ever since then we've been chugging on.
Well, most of it comes from Pep.
He'll come in with an idea he's been working on, and he allows us each to put our own spin on what we specialise in. So, I mean, Henschke on the guitar, Kale on drums, and me on the bass.
We often arrange as a group, so that's really interesting for all of us to sort of add our own little flavours to it.
You start playing that first couple of chords, and then things just start happening, and all of a sudden there's a song, and that's where it kind of happens. Yeah, the brand new album was recorded here. This is PR Music Recording Studios,
which is in Geelong, and that's run by our very own Peppy Ray. He did an amazing job on the engineering.
We'd released 2 EPs prior to this, and that was a great experience. We look back on that very fondly, but yeah, I guess with something like an album, you really sort of ramp it up in your mind that it's a really big thing, and I guess you feel like, oh, you don't want to mess it up. But at the end of the day, it's all about documenting what was going on at that point in time. So I think, you know, we'll look back on it and be really proud of it, which I already am.
You made us a lot wiser as to what we should be looking for when we start off next time. We have recorded a couple of EPs in the past, so we've been in pretty good stead to what to expect.
Nah. Recording really teaches you to be tight, and you've got to really know your parts and be professional.
You just get to know the songs a lot better.
We want that to come across in a recording, we want that to come across live, and it's about expressing that, because, you know, music is, it's emotions in sound.
Obviously, good musicianship.
Definitely engagement with the audience. I find that if you're playing a gig and just playing your songs and you're not involving anyone, then that's how you're going to sound, just uninvolved with the atmosphere.
The more you go crazy, the more people get into it.
We have a lot of energy on stage and just generally, and it's great when people are giving it back, because it really means that they're kind of picking up on the energy that we're exuding.
Europe, that was a 7-week extravaganza.
None of us have ever toured anything like that before, so what we've taken out of that is just immense, from how you'd go about booking it, just how you'd go about just your day-to-day living, what to expect from gigs, how to prepare yourself personally.
You know, a lot of people over there didn't speak our language, but they still enjoy music, and it didn't matter what we were saying on stage or anything like that. They probably didn't understand a word of it, but they really understood the music.
Yeah, look, it's just only come back more and more and more. The more we do it, the better we're going to get, but even off that big one, personally I thought we did pretty bloody well.